Setting yourself good targets, staying focused, and knowing that it is your responsibility to push yourself will help you succeed in any farming business. In today's video, we are going to see how this farmer has managed to raise 10,000 chicken on the farm, has a banana plantation, has a coffee plantation, has a milling machine where he produces chicken feeds and maize flour that we use as human food. He has delivery vans, and we are going to learn from him how he manages each and everything. The way the chicken structures were constructed, it explains that it is possible for everyone. And don't fear to start poultry farming as a business. This is a banana plantation. It is well cared for. These are the delivery vans. Whoever makes orders, he delivers. He sells eggs daily, and the demand for eggs has increased right now. It explains that this business is profitable. This is a store where maize brand is kept and packed from, and now they are packing for delivery. They pack, measure, and deliver to a farmer who makes an order. He's one of my feed supplier. He sells quality for both maize brand, corn, and even maize flour. Before they pack the maize brand, they first take the maize and start to process it to get the maize brand and the broken maize, or the maize flour that we eat. So let's go inside and we see how the process takes place inside the milling machine. This is a milling machine where the process of milling takes place. Before they start to mill, they first clean the maize, the whole maize, and the whole maize is powered in that small machine to get the cracked corn or broken maize. The reason why they first clean up the maize, the whole maize, is that they want to produce everything that is quality, because we have to get the maize flour that is good quality, it is clean, and also the maize brand that is clean, so that our chicken can eat healthy. So after processing the corn, it is transferred to the box, and the rest of the machine process the maize brand and the maize flour. This is the packed flour that we eat as food. We eat as our posho or porridge. He explains that if you want to start poultry farming, think about the resources you have near you, the demand for your produce near you. Don't think about the huge amount of money to start with. The available raw materials from your area can help you construct a small structure and start from there. And that is how he started. He's not an educated person, but he can manage each and everything. He says that time in poultry is the biggest investment. Your presence matters, and indeed it is true, because he engages in his work. No matter how many workers might be on the farm, he practices each and everything. He is always around on his farm. Him and his workers, they do the work of the farm as a team. So he loves his workers and he engages in his work. That is how the farm has grown. Because once you make a mistake of making orders, you find the work is half done. But once you engage in your work, everything will come out perfectly the way you want them to be. Take a look on the chicken structure. It's very simple. He has a coffee plantation. He has a coffee milling machine also, and it is not located on this farm. He buys the coffee from other farmers and also harvest coffee from his garden. He mills the coffee and remain with the coffee hussicks. He sells some of the coffee hussks, and other hussks are used as beddings in his chicken houses, and most of the chicken enjoy the beddings. As we all know that nothing good comes easy, this poultry farm has contributed to the growth of other farms that he has. He has bought the land that has grown, where he has grown the banana plantation, and the money was got from this poultry farm. He started a milling machine after getting the money from the poultry. So almost each and everything has been started after the money that he has, the cash he has got from the poultry farm. Even a milling machine that mills coffee, the money came from poultry. So poultry farming is a profitable business. Start small and grow big later, slowly. He has 3 different farms. The first farm is managed by the wife. The 2 other farms, he manages the farms by himself. And he explains that hard work pays. After watching this video, I don't think that anyone can fail to start poultry farming with what you have in your area and make money from poultry, because it is possible. Some people fear that the chicken structure take a lot of money, which I believe, but you can testify from this chicken structure that almost each and everything was. So choose what you want and start from there. There is a little bit of darkness on the lower floor because the chicken house is very wide, so they decided to leave the lights on during the day on the lower floor, but the upper floor is very clear. When you look at they are laying boxes, they are very easy. The chicken house itself, it's not good in looking, but it can raise chicken, and the chicken are healthy. They can lay eggs, so it is possible for everyone. He made it. I can make it, and you can also make it. So don't fear to start poultry. Start small and grow big later. When you look at the concrete, it's very funny, but the chicken are very healthy. Now, what are you waiting for, my dear farmers? And whoever wants to start, just start with what you have. Do not employ many workers on your farm so that the farm can grow. You can get you can remain with some cash that can expand your business at least, instead of spending a lot of money on workers. So make sure that you leave your work for the few workers, pay them well, show them love. Teamwork is always needed. Support them, work with them so that your work come out perfectly. Engage in your work, and that will help you grow. And whenever you engage in your work, they cannot sit. If you have workers, they cannot sit and wait for you. So when you're working, they can see that, oh, the boss is working, let us go and also work. So they cannot sit. When you relax, they relax. So engage in your work, work as a team. And it has helped him grow, and the business is still running. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.